Noor Afat with her.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Well, that's a bit of a tough question to answer because it really depends on what you and other people consider as beautiful weather. If you're a fan of mild temperatures like the ones that we saw yesterday with those double digits, we've got more of those on the way. But if you're a fan of sunshine, well, unfortunately, our chances to see her are dwindling heading into the next few days. She was out at times, that sun, here and there into parts of southern eastern Ontario today. Drier conditions, though, across this side of the province, so some of that wet weather that was pushing into Michigan and Windsor, that moved out into New York State. Some of those winds also starting to die down. Earlier in the day, it was a bit breezy, 35 to 40 winds, and there is that chillier feel in the air. A very big difference, again, from some of those double-digit highs we saw yesterday. 4 at this hour in Toronto, 2 in Peterborough, at the freezing mark in Bancroft, 7. Windsor hanging on to whatever warmth it has left. Now, again, I did mention we're not done with the mild conditions just yet. We've got more of those on the way come tomorrow, but the sunshine won't make a whole lot of promises. We're seeing some mixed precipitation, rain and snow potentially pushing into southern Ontario in the overnight hours. By tomorrow, wet snow around areas like Bancroft, Tweed, Kingston, Ottawa, but it's mostly showers around the GTHA, further north into Simcoe County, and that will be in the morning. There's a chance that we might see some sunnier breaks, even some clear breaks around Toronto by the Santa Claus parade hour. So I won't make any promises, but do be mindful that you may or may not see that chance of showers materialize. We are expecting better conditions, though, as we head into this upcoming week. So again, I won't promise the sun will show up come tomorrow, but I will promise this: we are expecting some windy conditions. So those gusts up to 45, maybe even 50 by the afternoon. Your high 9 degrees in Toronto. Kevin?
Thanks, Noor. Sky Tracker forecast with our weather specialist, Noor Afat. Noor, this time of year, sunshine's a rare commodity.
It is indeed, Kevin. And hey, all of us would hope to see that sun when we wake up every single day. Unfortunately, that won't be the case in the coming days. So I think it's good to mention, though, that when you see the sun, take advantage of it.
Yeah, get out there.
Yes. So we'll track those UV rays coming up and as well how those temperatures are looking. So again, I won't promise that there will be those sunny breaks come tomorrow in Toronto, but I don't think it's a crime to hold out hope. I will say, though, milder temperatures are expected, that high around 8 or 9 degrees, but it will be windy. Those gusts around the from the west-northwest around 45 to 50 especially windy in the afternoon, so make sure you bundle up because it will feel certainly chillier than what those temperatures are reading. Across the country, we are not seeing any pronounced impacts to the jet stream, and for the most part, though, we are expecting eventually that Arctic air to come rushing back, and that will be around the time we lead into or head into this upcoming weekend. And so that will be the final few days of November, just in time for the new month. We'll feel the difference when it comes to those temperatures. For now, 2 degrees in Saskatoon, those double digits in Vancouver are paired with some rain. And we do have the chance of rain on this side of the country again come tomorrow. Earlier in the morning, around the GTHA, areas around the lake as well, up towards Georgian Bay. And it continues into the afternoon. Again, may or may not materialize in the downtown core, and may not materialize even as you head towards the Hamilton area, Mississauga as well. As you head into your Monday, we'll start to see brighter conditions, at least for the start of the day. Plenty of sunny breaks heading into parts of the afternoon as well. And then the wet weather comes rushing back by Tuesday. So we really do have a chance to enjoy that sunshine, especially come Monday. Not the biggest chance again come tomorrow. And then we will see that rain roll back in, and it will linger for a little bit. So again, if you see the sun, make sure you enjoy it. Better chance to see it in southwestern Ontario come tomorrow. They always get the nice temperatures. 12 degrees in Windsor, thanks to some of that sunshine. 8 in Toronto, 8 in Oshawa, 8 in Niagara Falls, and 7 in Cobourg. Your next 7 days, well, here are even more milder conditions. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 9s and 8s, but there is that wet weather, of course. A windy one on Thursday, and you can already notice the shift when I mean that Arctic air. Friday and Saturday, highs below average. At least it looks like there could be some sunshine into part of your weekend. Kevin? Well, it really depends on what exactly you want to continue. If you're talking mild temperatures, well, we've got more of that on the way in the next few days in Toronto. But if you're talking chance of sunshine, unfortunately, that is dwindling as the days progress. For now, though, we love an unobstructed view of the Toronto skyline, and what a gorgeous shot, all thanks to our Toronto Harbour Cam. 3 degrees just now outside the Toronto airport, and that is down from a high of 6 earlier in the day today. So that's a bit of a difference from the double digits that we saw yesterday. Of course, it was thanks to some help from some gusting winds. From the west-northwest, it added a bit of that chillier feel in the air. The good news was, though, is that it was a drier day for large parts of this side of the province, and we also got some sunny breaks here and there. Not wall-to-wall sunshine, but the sun was definitely out at times. That is set to change heading into your day come tomorrow. So we're already starting to see that wet and at times snowy weather push into Bruce County, Simcoe County at this hour. And that will be in anticipation for mixed precipitation, wet snow overnight tonight in Toronto, and continuing to see that wet snow into parts of Cottage Country tomorrow morning, into the east as well. The Toronto region, you've got a chance to see some showers throughout most of the day. I won't promise that it will or will not materialize. It's hard to say. Downtown Toronto, you could be spared, so some of this shower activity could be more so for northern Durham region, areas like even Mississauga, into Brampton, New Tecumseh, Barrie, but not going to promise that you're going to see some sunshine either. Our models show there could be very few slight, small sunny breaks. Again, don't want you to hold out hope for that. What I can promise you, though, is that it will be windy, so gusting winds up to 45 to 50 km. Despite the temperature being 8 degrees, thanks to those winds, it will feel closer to 3 degrees. Bundle up and enjoy whatever you've got going on come tomorrow. Kevin?
Thanks, Noor. Sky Tracker forecast with our weather specialist, Noor Rafat. Noor, enjoy that sunshine while it lasts, I guess.
Yes, that is, I think, the main theme across the coming days, Kevin, because those sunny breaks are going to be few and far between before you shoot the messenger. Not my fault.
You didn't put up a giant umbrella.
I did not do it,
no.
Yes. But a good thing to keep in mind in the coming days. Let's see how the temperatures will fare as we look for those UV rays. If the sun doesn't show up tomorrow, don't say I didn't warn you, because I did say the chance is very slight. It may not materialize. There is also a chance of showers, and that may not materialize. So we do have some 50-50 chance of the day going one way or the other. I will tell you, the temperatures are milder than what they were today, with a high of 8 degrees. But thanks to those strong gusting winds, up to 45 to 50 km, especially strong around the afternoon, it will feel cooler than that. So feeling closer to 4 or 3 degrees. If you're out at the Santa Claus parade or whatever you're doing tomorrow, make sure to bundle up. Now, many communities across the country are bundling up already, of course, thanks to the Arctic air. Yeah, it's not done with us just yet. In fact, as we head into the final few days of November, the first few days of December, we'll see that polar vortex come rushing back, and it will send its lobes down through large parts of the country, including in Ontario. Now, what day is that again? Well, that's going to be this upcoming weekend. Yes, that's when November ends, believe it or not. So potentially it was time for us to see those cooler conditions, although for many it will be a bit of a shock to the system. Tomorrow, though, dealing with, again, milder temperatures, not colder, but there is that chance to see the showers around southern Ontario, mixed precipitation, even some wet snow as you head further north in Cottage Country. Monday, better chance to see some sunshine with those breaks in the clouds, but by Tuesday, more of that cloud cover building. Our models are changing for Tuesday. We were expecting some rain. It may still materialize in the GTHA, or it may not, but you can count on it being at least a cloudy start to the day for now. Looks like you may be in for some sunny breaks as the day progresses. Now, even if we did see some rain on Tuesday, it's not going to be an overwhelming amount by any means, but I think the main story here will be, of course, chasing that sunshine and making it last when it shows up. Your best bet to see it in southern Ontario will be on Monday. In southwestern Ontario will be tomorrow with those climbing temperatures. 6 in Guelph tomorrow, 7 in Milton. Our viewers in Belleville, what's going on? 7 degrees over there. It's still mild Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday with that wet weather, and then here comes the Arctic air. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, those temperatures plummeting, high of 2 degrees for the start of the weekend.